everybody. So the news just keeps on pouring in here as we found out this morning that Corey Perry has signed a one-year deal with the Montreal Canadiens. And I really think this is a great depth move for Montreal. It's 1 year, $750,000, really cheap contract. And they bring in a solid depth veteran who brings a whole lot to the table in different areas of the game. Now, obviously, the big scoring days of Corey Perry are long behind him. At this point in his career, he's not putting up goals in offense like he used to, but still in a fourth line, bottom six type role, he's still a really effective player. He's a guy that can chip in offensively, can still score around 10 goals in a season, and he's a guy that adds physicality, adds veteran leadership, is a real big-time agitator. He really gets under the opponent's skin. He goes to the net. He really disrupts the other team's goaltenders. He's a valuable fourth-line guy just for the physical nature and agitation that he brings to the game. Then, you throw in a little bit of offensive ability on top of it, and again, he's not going to score goals like he used to, but he can still, I think, chip in double-digit goals in a season, even in a bottom six role, and you add that offense in, and this is a really good bottom pair, or bottom line, like, just depth veteran guy to have in the lineup, and I think this is a great move for Montreal. Depth is going to be really, really important this season. Obviously, when guys do get injured, you're going to have someone that can step right in, and be able to play at a high level, and Perry certainly can do that. I don't know if he makes the opening night roster. Well, he'll be on the roster. I don't know if he makes the lineup opening night. They are pretty deep on the wings now. Montreal's had a very solid offseason, bringing in Josh Anderson, bringing in Tyler Toffoli. They're deep on the wings now, so Perry might kind of be an extra forward for them, but still, what a great depth move on a very cheap contract, and a guy who easily can come in and play on your third and fourth line and be effective. So, obviously, injuries are going to happen, and with the schedule this year, playing the same teams over and over, playing sets of games against the same opponent, playing only within your division, toughness is going to be really important this year. And, these rivalry games are going to get heated night in and night out, and you have to have players that can play that way. And Corey Perry can certainly play that way. He's physical, he hits, he goes to the net, he really disrupts the opponent, and he can drop the gloves when he needs to. He's not a guy that's going to fight 10 times in a season or anything like that, but he can drop the gloves when he needs to. So I love this deal for Montreal. I think it's going to be a great depth addition, good veteran guy. And man, Montreal just keeps on adding to this team. They've had such a great offseason. Looking at them, I have real expectations for the Montreal Canadiens this year. They should be a playoff team. They should be in the playoffs. Looking at that roster, looking at the additions that they made, they've still got Carey Price in goal. This is a team that should be in the postseason. So I have real expectations for the Canadiens this year. They keep adding to their roster. They keep getting deeper. And I think this is overall a great move to bring in Perry. So we'll see how much he plays and how much he's kind of an extra forward. But certainly once we get into the season and you lose a guy here or there to injury, Perry's going to be in the lineup. And I think he's going to be an effective fourth line type guy for them. And really, be able to do similar to the things that he was able to do in the playoffs for the Dallas Stars last year, which showed how effective he can be. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon, merchandise store, and donation link are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.